laying down as well. Did Poppy disappear?
I see them.
So it wasn't documented by the animal laying down, the yellow-backed viper. Its name is Diver in Afrikaans. I guess that name because when it's frightened, it lets out a heavily poached for their horns. Lots of people think their horns have scientific or healing properties to them, but they are made of keratin. So that's the same stuff that makes up our hair and our fingernails. So there's no reason for that. Looks like there might be one up on the. Yep, I just heard it. Yep. All right, keep an eye out on the top of that hill to the left, guys.
There it is.
Yep, there it is.
It's right over there.
Oh.
Right now.
He's like, I'm out of here.
Yep.
Close, I
Hey,
suppose.
he's giving me a spot. Yeah. Like they always do. Yeah.
By a couple thousand pounds. Anyway, black rhinos. Oh, there's also some greater kudu down here on the left. The second tallest of the antelope, and those are females
guys.
down there. The boys have horns that are about 6 feet. All right, back to those black rhinos. They're about 3,000 pounds. They can charge at 35 miles per hour. They have a narrow mouth with a curved upper prehensile lip. And prehensile means it can grasp and grab the same way that we can with our hands. Now we're making our way down towards the Safi River, and we're going to look for some hippos. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, there's an awesome one of one out of the water down here on the right. You can see how big these guys are. Fully grown. Pelicans down there on the left. They are colonial nesters that live together in large groups of up to 200 bonded pairs. And their wingspan is 7 to 9 feet. There's another hippo down there in the water on the left, 2 of them. And a group of hippo is called a bloat. So a bloat of hippo. Oh, I need everyone fully seated the entire time, please. Thank you. Okay, guys, down on the left, Nile crocodiles.
Wow,
Wayne, look at all those.
16 feet, 500 pounds.
Wayne, look at all those.
16 feet, 500 pounds each, 2,000 pounds of pressure per square inch in those jaws. The ones with the mouth open, fully seated, guys. I have a mirror. I can see you. I can still see you. Thank you. Awesome. Now crocodiles, when they're holding their mouths open like this, and alligators will do this too. They'll hold their mouths open to release excess heat and regulate their internal body temperature. Alright guys, we are making our way out to the savannah now. It's a whole new ecosystem.
Savannah is like a grass now.
It's going to stretch for hundreds of miles across the east of Africa. And it's pretty much a super highway for lots of Africa's migrating animals. So that usually means there's a good amount of activity for us to see out there. And as we go down this hill, it's just a beautiful glimpse into the wild Africa that we and the Disney Conservation Fund are working really hard to preserve and protect. You can have a direct hand in that today at any major merchandise location you can donate, and Disney will match your donation. So a little bit absolutely goes a long way.
Where's it gonna go?
Let's see what we can find around here. First glance, I don't see anything. Let's see.
It's too cold, the animals aren't
Well,
doing anything.
a lot of our animal friends are facing a lot of habitat loss or humans encroaching on their environment. So a really simple way to protect them is like we already talked about donating. Another way to protect their environment and our planet, the 3 R's, guys. Reduce, reuse, and of course, recycle. Yeah, it's very, very important. There's even a specific item you can recycle. It's called coltan. It's a mineral found in our electronics. It's often mined for in places where elephants and other animals live. So anytime you get a new device, recycle the old one properly, go through those proper channels, and no matter where you live, you're going to be helping elephants and lots of other animals too. So it's just really simple things like that that are really going to make a difference. And if we all put in a little bit more effort, my mom always said that many hands made the work light. Alright, I have everything. I have a feeling that everyone's going to be on that hill over there where I'm going to all together. It's going to be like, whoa!
I don't know, honey. What are the big bird on top of the rock?
Walking around down here on the left are some African wild dogs.
They're up over there.
We also got painted dogs. The markings are all unique, and they will use them to identify each other as individuals.
See right down in there.
They're some of the best hunters in Africa. They have an 80% success rate. That's more than any large cat. They'll hunt as a pack, and they have the endurance to chase their prey till it
They look like
collapses from exhaustion. So they're cute, but also yikes. Way back there on the left are some sable antelopes. So territorially, they've been known to win in fights against lions. The other animals with the massive horns are Ankole cows. They're also called Watusi cows for the tribe that domesticated them. Those horns are 3 to 5 feet. They're almost hollow on the inside. Blood circulates to the top of them. It cools off, and then it returns back down to the body. So those horns are really a big air conditioning system for them. Passing by some termite mounds. And I do see a couple more Ankole or Watusi cows, whichever name you prefer, along with some white-bearded wildebeest coming up ahead. So white-bearded wildebeest, they make up one of the largest land migrations on Earth. Around 1.5 million of them are going to travel up to 1,000 miles over the savannah every single year. They're the tough parents out here too. Newborns are up and running with the rest of the herd within 30 minutes after birth, or they do risk being left behind.
Look how big their horns are. I don't know how they said it.
They do have a second name, and that is Gnu, spelled G-N-U, and it's after the very low grunting sound that they make.
Oh no.
They're so cute. With those horns. Wow.
Wow.
Aw, look at them. Don't you just want to cuddle them?
And my friends, coming up ahead on the left are some giraffe.
Oh, Winnie.
Where? Which one is left?
Which one did I show you is left?
This one?
Yes.
All the giraffe on that we're about to see are Maasai giraffe. We're going to be able to tell from the characteristically jagged and undefined markings of their coats. Newborns are 6 to 7 feet, fully grown at 18 to 20 feet.
I know they do like a private, like a walk.
They spend 18 hours a day eating with their 18-inch long tongue, which is also prehensile, so it can grasp and grab.
They do a
It's
lunch
dark
out there?
purplish blue, and scientists think the color helps to keep it from being sunburned. Because they spend so much time eating, they only sleep 30 minutes a day.
Wow, look at them all.
It's not even all at once, it's usually 5-minute naps at a time, typically while standing.
Hi guys.
Come across a beautiful group of them, and a group of giraffe is a tower.
Get 'em?
30 minutes a day. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them walking up together.
But now we are making our way into elephant country. Adult females are over 7,000 pounds and the boys over 11,000. The quickest way to learn about their behavior is to watch their trunk. It has over 40,000 muscles in it, so they're going to use it to eat, to drink, as a snorkel, and as a way to toss what they need on their back to make a sunblock. But I've also seen them look as if they're hugging and holding hands, and I've seen them splash and spray each other with water, and I've seen them look like they're fighting, and I've seen a big sister use her trunk to trip her younger brother. So it just means these animals are emotional and expressive and playful, just like we are. And it's one of the reasons I'm so passionate about their conservation. We'll talk about that in a moment, but up on the left there are some mandrills. There's the big boy right up there. He's about 100 pounds, the females are about 30. The dominant male always has the most vivid markings on his face and hindquarters.
Look at the babies. Look at the babies, man.
Okay guys, as I come up, way back there on the right there is a male elephant back there.
The babies? They're not? Oh, they are?
It's going to be a fairly quick view for each row.
Oh, Winnie, look.
That's a huge. Is that
My
a
friends, as a
gorilla?
global community, we are losing
elephant.
96 of these beautiful animals every single day due to poaching, big game, and trophy hunting. But armed with that knowledge, we can take a stand. We refuse to participate in those devastating activities. We refuse to buy anything made with ivory, knowing full well they belong on our animal friends. And we refuse to buy any other animal trophy to put an end to the desire and the demand for those items. We already talked about the 3 R's. Like I said, reduce, reuse, recycle. We talked about recycling our old electronics. I got some very, very simple ways that you all can help make a difference. For now, we are going to cross over to the other side of the reserve and see if we can catch up to a herd of female elephants and their young. So females are going to spend their whole lives together and make a multi-generational herd led by a matriarch. She's usually the oldest, and she, from her experience, knows where to get all the food and all the water, and she's going to share all that knowledge and wisdom and pass it down. The boys between the ages of about 10 to 15 are either going to wander off, or a day is going to come when they get too big, too aggressive. They will get chased out. They will live by themselves like the handsome boy we saw back there, or create loosely organized bachelor groups that kind of come and go as they please. I am seeing more elephants up ahead, guys, so it looks like we have come upon that herd of females and their young. Oh yeah, there's more coming up ahead too. Baby elephants will pretty much hang out with whoever they want throughout the day. Maybe cousins, siblings, aunts, maybe even mom, but at nighttime they're going to have a curfew like a human child. A time to be back by mom's side to stay safe throughout the evening. In my opinion, mama elephants deserve a break. The gestation period for elephants is about 22 months.
Yep.
And there is a baby out there, guys. It is. It sure is. She's gotten a lot bigger. She's over 1,000 pounds now.
You remember when she was born? Oh, she's hiding now. That stinks.
Yeah.
I know, I would take a picture for you, but
And she's hanging out with her mom right now.
there she is. Your cushion.
There's her trunk.
Maybe when we get around this bend, we can get
Let's keep it moving. See if we can catch another glimpse of those elephants back there. Do a hard look back to the left. Nope. They're behind the tree. That's okay. Because there's greater flamingos down here to the left.
Wow.
The tallest of their species and the lightest shade of pink. They're born gray, and that color fully develops by the time they are one from eating what? Do you remember? Shrimp. From eating shrimp. But they also eat marsh grass, algae, and decaying leaves. I promise if you eat shrimp, you will not turn pink. It only happens if you have feathers. Which you do not. Or maybe you do. I don't know. I don't judge. Anyway. We're going to go see if we can spot any southern white rhinos or any large cats. Making our way to the next section of the reserve. Yes, cats. All the kitties. Big kitties. We'll see what happens. Oh, there is a southern white rhino up ahead. If you think I'm getting in the middle of that, you're crazy. Before we can see that rhino, if you look down to the left, those are Bontebok. At one point, there was only 20 Bontebok left in the world. Some farmers built a fence around them and watched over them, and now those numbers are thriving on protected reserves just like this one. Alright, guys. So, these 5,000-pound southern white rhinos don't have the best eyesight, but they have very good hearing, and their ears move independently of one another, keeping tabs on what's going on around them. So watch those ears. There's another rhino up there on the right and some ostrich, but this one's closer. I'm going to start for this one.
Oh my god! Put your hands in the car, please. We just scared him.
Oh, yep.
Sorry, buddy, we may scare you.
Yeah, I didn't want to block his path too much. Please, again, please stay seated for me the whole time.
He was looking at her.
Some of them are.
Alright, guys, time to keep an eye out for cheetah. They tend to hang out up on the left. They tend to blend in as well. If you see one, let me know.
Oh, I see what
It's-
coming up with.
It can be a struggle sometimes. I think there's one up ahead, otherwise those trucks are stopped for nothing. Now, cheetahs are one of the only large cats whose vision is better during the day. That's when they hunt, that's when they're active. To help them, they have a dark tear mark that runs from their eye to their mouth and cuts the glare of the sun, like a pair of built-in sunglasses. And yep, there is one coming up. I'm going to do a slow drive-by because you're not going to be able to all see it at once. Just based on, trees. laying down here.
Right there.
Yep, by that,
Right in the back.
by the tree closest to us.
Yep.
By the tree closest.
Yeah, they blend in really well. You
Yep.
wouldn't think that they would.
Do you see?
Yep. There's one right there too.
But my friends were also coming up to a Kobe Rock Formation, and it's a good place to look for lions, even though they are notoriously difficult to see this time of day. And when you understand more about their behavior, it really does make sense.
Do they have the
Lions are
gator pads
inactive
on?
up to 20 hours out of the day, and when they are, it's usually at night when their vision is 6 times better, so that really does make sense. They're one of the only large casts that form tightly knit social groups called prides. Everyone's got a job to do. Females do the hunting and the males stay back to protect the territory and the cubs. A male's mane, it keeps his neck safe. It's basically a shield, helping keep him safe in case of fights with the other males who would wish to take his pride and his territory from him. The longer the mane, the older the lion. It'll grow his whole life. There's 3 lions up there on the left, including a lioness who is awake.
Up on the rock.
Oh, there she is.
See her up there?
Yep.
If you look over to the right, there are also another view of a couple rhinos and some ostrich, but I'm going to keep my focus on those lions for now because we will see them again.
I see one, a girl.
1, 2, 3.
Down. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're laying down.
Hi, pretty girl.
She's saying hey.
I know. Hi, pretty
Just saying.
girl.
Hey.
They're never awake this time of day.
Hey, Chewie looks like that.
I know.
There's a way.
Chewie looks like that when he leaves.
Yeah, there's a male between the 2 females.
Our dog's name is Chewbacca and we call him Chewie.
Oh, our dog's name is Chewie too.
Warthog's coming up ahead on the left, the world's largest burrowing mammal.
He's almost 3. He's
So the
a
little ones
rescue.
go into the burrows first, then the adults
lab,
back up into them.
Rottweiler
That way
mix.
they can keep those tusks out, and if they need to, they can charge with
Nice.
them at around 35 miles per hour. And trust me, that is going to do some damage. There are those ostrich, and another view of some of those southern white rhinos. Ostriches are the world's tallest bird. They are flightless, but they
there's
can run
one
for a
laying
prolonged
down.
period of time at around 40
They're
miles
laying
per
down. See the
hour.
rhinos?
And their wings help them to change direction as they run too.
Rhinos came right up to the truck.
I'm like, wait a minute. It took a minute.
And my friends, if I have any wilderness explorers on my truck, you need a passcode for your safari badge. That passcode is the name of my truck, and my truck is called the Simba 1. SIMBA1, Simba 1. And Simba's also the Swahili word for lion.
Yeah.
Which probably is not that much of a surprise.
Back when we used to have
Little Red.
Big Red and Little Red.
Yep. Rescued Little Red.
Rescued Little Red.
Now, my friends, I know this place just a little bit too well, and our time together is coming to an end. I hope you guys had lots of fun, and I hope that you learned something new as well, because education is step 1 to conservation. So we discussed a lot of ways to help our animal friends and our planet. So besides helping us out in those ways, another great thing that you can do that's also very simple is just talk about them. Pass the information along to others and encourage them to do the same. That way the message can travel and reach as many ears and hearts as possible. And think about what that could do. But it's only going to happen if we all work together. So friends, what do you think? Will you help me share my conservation message?
Yeah.
Yes, well, Asante Sana, guys. Come back and visit me. And they're always going to make sure it's a brave adventure out there.